GSL.
This is it, everybody. GSL Code S round of 32 final match. It's going to be Dream going up against YongHwa. One of them will join TY in that coveted round of 16.
And for both players, this means so much. Dream, he wants to do it. You know, he's newly part of SK Telecom T1. He wants to make a big name for himself like some of his other players, his teammates, like Innovation, like Dark, all these other amazing players. Dream is kind of in the background right now, but he's trying to make a huge name for himself, whereas YongHwa, he has never made it out of the round of 32. He's been here 3 times. Will fourth time be the charm? That's the question.
Well, you know, it's funny because I'm like such a contradictor.
Yeah,
contradictor. That's I don't know if
you're
that's
a contradictor.
I'm a contradictor.
We can go with that today.
I think I originally predicted before the season TY and Dream, but today I kind of predicted TY and YongHwa. I mean, I think YongHwa can do it. Foxtrot, King Sejong, merry-go-round.
Overgrowth ban out of Dream. He doesn't want to get Immortal All-In.
Yeah, well, Overgrowth is like a YongHwa map. There's like, if there's a map you can stop every drop on, it's Overgrowth.
Yeah.
So I think it's
like
a good.
it.
I think it's a good veto. I think he's refined his vetoes and did a good job here.
Yeah, really like it. Deadwing kind of obvious. And first map is going to be Foxtrot Labs. Haven't seen it today.
I love this map actually.
You do?
I'm really sad it's off the ladder. Yeah, I find that this map gives really interesting and fresh games quite often. It can be played macro or cheesy. I actually really like the map. I hated it when it came out.
Well, you have it here in the GSL Code S.
Yeah, this is probably the end of its life, though. All right, guys, here we go.
Up here in the top left in the red, the Terran player it is.
SK Telecom T1 Dream.
There he is.
I think he was looking at us.
Just for a moment. His opponent in the bottom right.
MVP YongHwa.
So, Foxtrot Labs, another map kind of like King Sejong Station in this matchup where there's a lot of proxy locations.
Yeah, that's for sure.
A lot of hills, a lot of different ramps and valleys and stuff. A lot of places to be annoying. There's even that like one place on this map where it looks like it was made, like specifically made to put a proxy.
Yeah,
like
yeah. You're talking about the thing that's just to the left
Yeah,
of YongHwa's
yeah.
main, right? Okay, yeah. And oftentimes we do see proxies there.
Yeah.
Will we see it this game? I don't know. You know, in these spots, I'm always afraid of macro games in these spots against Terran because when you take your third, right, it has to be that base on the right. But like, it's so easy for Vikings to move around right there.
Yeah.
That's what I guess that's I'm showing my own insecurities with defending my third base on this map with you guys right now.
It's annoying. Definitely is.
That doesn't necessarily reflect how YongHwa feels about this map, but I do wonder what he'll open up with. I quite like Blink as an opener on this map, to be frank.
We do see a very early probe scout out of YongHwa.
Yeah, that's the type of scout where you can see if they're going Reaper and get back home even if you want to in time, that the Reaper can't catch you. But he mines some minerals, and we'll see what he does with this. If this stays out on the map for a secondary scout, we did see that from him before against him on, I believe it was Overgrowth before.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Could definitely go home, could go out for, you know, like you're saying, a scout or even a proxy a little bit later on. This SCV, if it is paying attention, it could wait and see if the probe does come home.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to block this Nexus. Send that probe, those 2 probes out, make sure he doesn't get an eBay down or something. That can be very annoying.
And the SCV, it's been around the front of that base for a while. It doesn't see any probe come back.
That's actually a very good point.
Probe's still out on the map.
Yeah. If he was really paying attention, he should know that. Some dart in there for a quick little scout. Yeah, you're not going to kill probe. Get out of here.
Okay. I see what's happening with this probe. He was just trying to save it from the Reaper, I guess.
Yeah.
Bringing it home now. It's going to be pretty close. It still might go down.
Okay. Well, I guess that didn't work. I guess he should have just left it where it was.
Ooh, that Reaper gets really low. But it will be able to get out.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Just a little tiny thing. YongHwa chose to micro the probe as opposed to the mothership core. If right at the end he switched over to mothership core, I think he could have gotten one more shot. But, I don't actually like nitpicking like that. I see it and I'm like, oh, that's kind of like an interesting little tiny thing that actually probably won't have any impact on this game, but could.
Yeah.
But could, because StarCraft is a game of oftentimes of tiny advantages building up over time.
It's true. It's like an Artosis note. Just keep it in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Do see a very fast robotics facility after this expand. So pretty standard YongHwa here.
Yeah, can't get too much more standard than that, right?
Yeah.
Hellion's on the way. So, quick tech up, of course. Should see some Widow Mine drops coming in. And he is going rather quick Twilight.
Yeah, that is interestingly quick.
I think it's just like he's playing like very safe by getting the Robo first, but at the same time he looks at it, he's like, well, I can't just like sit on a Robo. Like this is a map that drops are quite good on rather.
Ooh, look at this. Forcing that Nexus Cannon out here at the natural. Reaper's going to get in the main. Does get killed. I assume it saw that tech.
Quite a good lack of scaredness, lack of panicking from YongHwa. Didn't move his probes at all. He realized they were already spread as best they could be on the minerals. That was cool.
Yeah. I like what you said about this build because sometimes we see Protosses go like Twilight first, get the blink, and then get the Robo. But YongHwa did it in like a slightly different way, but it eventually comes out to the same kind of...
You hit the same spot.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just like, do you want the observers first or do you want blink quicker? And he's decided he wants observers. And it's considering there's a Widow Mine drop on the way, actually this is working out. He saw the drop coming, and he has a second observer already sitting over his units in here, so...
Yeah, he couldn't be more prepared for this. Widow Mine might drop out, but it's going to be killed immediately. Just has to pull his probes on the other side, though.
Okay, good split, good split. That almost went bad, but definitely good enough.
Yeah. Hellion over
probes.
here gets a couple more kills.
Okay, I think YongHwa can't be too upset with how this has gone. He did lose some probes, more than obviously you want to. You don't ever want to lose any probes, but he did a good job defending. Killed off all the attacking units. His scout has told him everything that there is to know about Terran.
Yeah. He's about to have blinks, so any further drops probably not going to be nearly as effective. He's got a lot of observers. I wouldn't be surprised if that's his fourth one coming out now. Here we go, another drop coming in here. Blink, not quite finished, but again, another nice split.
Oh
no!
I hate when that happens. Well, his next observer's almost done.
Yeah.
This is YongHwa, man.
He's
He
got
makes
like
4
6
observers.
at this point.
He's like trying to one-up Pig Baby.
Cool pylon placement. Pretty close. Not so hidden. Definitely very good for some reinforcements. And at this point, he's got a decent amount of stalkers. Can definitely poke this front. He's got 9. He's got blink finished up. He goes up to 11 even.
Yeah, he has a reasonable attack coming up here, actually, when you think about it, right? He is going up to 5 Raxes, but those additional 2 aren't ready quite yet. He's already spent a lot of his time doing harassments, and this blink attack actually doing quite a nice job so far.
Yeah, really interesting timing, but no bunkers and not that many units. He was going for a lot of harassy kind of drops, and he just does not have that many barracks units right now. Look at that micro, by the way.
Yeah, 1 health left. That's pretty good. Well, some nice blink backs there, and he's killed 11 SCVs. He's lost 0 stalkers so far. Wow,
He's doing so much damage.
That's pretty effective, I would say.
Hitting before combat shields finish. Now we're going to see the bunkers come down. You were saying how you like blink on this map. So far, it's proven to be pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job. He's gaining a nice advantage here.
Oh. That was a bit of a scared blink.
Maybe Colossus Tech and Dark Shrine at the same time.
All on 2 base.
Yeah, that's rather expensive, but I guess he's only getting his first forge now, so like...
Yeah.
And based on the damage he's done already, I guess he has some gas to play around with, right?
Yeah.
When you've killed that many SCVs and that many units, you know, the gas that you normally can't spend on the Dark Templars because they'll get so many more units than you, I guess now you can, actually. And, like, the thing is, if they don't do anything, then suddenly that's Dream catching up in a certain way, but he has a lot of potential with it, I think.
Ooh. He's got a really nice critical mass of Stalkers right now where he can just do that. Cut down 5 medevacs to 4. Why not? Just one easy micro trick.
Yeah, and it's definitely worth the Stalkery loss. No question about that.
Yeah.
Medevacs are a lot more expensive, take longer to build. They're such a backbone unit of the Terran army. They're like the long-term unit here that you have to keep alive.
Yeah. Now we have the Nexus Cannon down. He's got a very nice core of Stalkers here. Another Time Warp goes down.
Well, it's some nice micro here from YongHwa. Great spell casting as well, but that is a lot of Marauders mixed in, so it's a little bit scary still. He needs some more Warpins. A Colossus is coming down and should force a retreat finally, but he will pick off another medevac at least.
Another medevac goes down. Dark Templar about to come out as well. Be really curious to see how far along that is, actually.
It's done, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go, indeed. And there is a turret at the front, but if he walks that right in the main and nothing is on attack move around there, oh boy. This could really pay for itself. Wow, that's all right. Really well done there by Dream. I think those must have been put on attack move.
Just barely getting that link with the concussive shells. May have saved him, 5, 6 SCVs in damage if he wasn't.
May have won him the game.
Yeah, man. But here we go. He's now paying attention to the second one. An attack coming down here. A lot of Marauders mixed in here, and not much support for the 2 Colossi, actually. And pushing forward is Dream now. Picks off one.
That one Colossi actually got stuck. He tried to walk it back, wasn't able to, but he does have enough units to push this back for now. More Marauders coming in right now. Going to pick off this Colossus with pretty much ease. And
yeah, just barely. Warping in a couple of DTs, or rather just one here for the defense. Now he's going to pull some probes.
Well, he's got it. He's got to stop this attack some way, somehow. His other DT that he actually spent over never actually went in the main base.
There we go.
Oh man, if he had done that at the beginning, maybe he kills a lot of SCVs and can come back, but this situation is just too dire.
Doing a lot of damage in the main right now, but I feel like Dream is just doing way, way more.
Well, you know what? YongHwa played like a very good game, but he took the risk of DTs, and it really didn't pay off there.
Yep, did not pay off. He does have another Colossus out here, but that's just too many Marauders, as well as a couple of Vikings here for vision.
And this is like just about it. It's critical damage, really. That Nexus going to end up going down. He does GG before it. So, well done by Dream holding on there, because YongHwa's blink attack actually was quite fantastic.
Yeah, he did a very nice amount of damage. He really cut down on that army size, and that's kind of what opened him up for maybe making that Dark Templar play work, but he just didn't do enough damage, just barely not enough. His DT play was mediocre.
Yeah, the DTs really
at
were,
best,
they were lackluster, really. You're being too kind.
Yeah, maybe.
The DTs, turns out it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have to make a decision, right? He has to do something. He's sitting on 2 bases. He has gained an advantage. Not a gigantic advantage, but definitely an advantage with that blink attack. Decides on that tech route, doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's a bit of YongHwa style coming in. I mean, he did it against Dream on Merry-Go-Round in their last time, so just trying to mix that in again as well, but maybe a different Protoss would have just taken that advantage and tried to take a third base, try to play safe. Maybe would have worked out a bit better.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility, but I like what he's thinking. I like where his head's at. He's taking some risks here and there. He's trying to get ahead in certain ways, and that's really what it takes to get deep in Code S. You have to be prepared to do some wild things every now and then, at least.
Yeah, man. We're gonna jump into King Sejong Station as the second map here. YongHwa has proxied on this map before. Could he do it again? It is possible. He's down 0-1 though, so he's one risk away from possibly losing.
Well, well, if Dream makes it out, no matter who makes it out, I was right at one point.
I guess that works, Artosis.
I'm invincible.
I guess that works.
If I predict everyone, I win. Here we go.
You're so right.
Here we go, Val.